Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today. Today we're going to showcase some more Abs and Knights in a traditional ranked environment, aka best of 3. Yesterday we did play best of 1 ranked with this deck, and we had a deck guide on top of that, so you want to check that out. You can check out yesterday's video, and subscribe, and tell your family to subscribe, and leave likes, and all that stuff. 10 out of 10 self-promotion, I know. But today, we're going to do some best of 3. Why are we playing best of 3? Because we want to do something with Aryel, Knight of Windgrace. We want to show her off. We want to, you know, have her shine, have her moment. Just show everybody that she's not a terrible card, because she isn't. She's not top tier, but she's playable for sure, and very fun to play with in this deck, actually. So, she's... not that she shines, she has a easier time shining in a best of 3 ranked environment because you're more likely to face mid-range decks, right? In best of 1, the vast majority of your opponents are either full-on crazy aggro smork people, that's how I label them, or Esper control variants, right? Like either very face decks or very slow decks that try to outvalue you like crazy, right? And in both of those cases, she's either too slow for the mono red matchup, or she's also too slow, but in a different way. Like, aggressively speaking, she doesn't apply enough pressure in the Esper control matchup as well, because you want to kill them as fast as possible, right? So, like I said, in those matchups, she doesn't really do much, but when you're facing mid-range decks that kind of like drag out, and both of us are developing a board, and you can't really bypass their blockers, and you reach a little bit of a stalemate, that's where she starts putting in some really good work, especially with my favorite ability of hers, which is the one that is procced by the black mana, right? You tap X, untap Knights you control, and you destroy target creature with power X or less. So the idea is to use this ability at the end of our opponent's turn and capitalize a little bit on not only her vigilance, but also the vigilance of the likes of the Knights left by History of Benalia, and start removing the opponent's board and, you know, getting a little bit of favor and board presence yourself, and then smacking them when a chapter 3 of History of Benalia hits, right? We have a sideboard right here with some discard, some tools for control matchups, Takatli Honor Guard for the Soul Time mid-range, and a lot of enchantment hate in case we face the likes of Timur Reclamation or Simic Nexus of Fate. And that is the deck list right there. So without further ado, I'm going to showcase off a best of 3 series that I recorded in Diamond Rank, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. So hope you enjoy the games, hope you enjoy some nights, and I hope you have this whole day, and I'll see you around. Alright, here we go. So, I just want to make Aryel work. Honestly, that's like all I would ever ask for this video. I did make her work off camera, and naturally that had a bit of a bitter sweetness to it, because, you know, I kind of felt really happy that Aryel was doing things, but at the same time I felt pretty sad that I was not recording, because I know very well how difficult it is going to be, like, making her actually shine, because she, let's just say she requires a more specific scenario to work, right? We're gonna keep this hand, though. It's decent enough. We don't have a way to check the isolated chapel, but we always gotta lead off with the Urzov Guildgate, because that will always enter the board tapped, regardless of what other lands I have, so I can always hope that I draw into a shock land or a plains for this. In the meanwhile, we can go for the unclaimed territory, as we're facing Arclight Phoenix, and they discard Phoenix turn 1. That is already a very, very bad indication here. We're going to drop the unclaimed territory and play the Knight of Malice. Because if we do pick up a land to play History of Benalia next turn, we will buff Knight of Malice up to 3 immediately, right? Which enables us to push more damage. Is he going to live? I really doubt it. I think, you know, the odds of our opponent having a shock, especially after a chart of course, are rather high. Extremely high. I'm gonna go with extremely high. Holy moly! All right. So turn 2, they managed to get 2 birds onto here. So yeah, we gotta push the trigger. Push the trigger. We gotta English. Let's drop the Knight of Grace first before we attack, so Knight of Malice gets a boost. And let's just hope our opponent has an opt and not a shock. We have to play the Knight of Grace first because we want to, you know, deal as much damage as possible. Okay, that must mean he has an opt. We're going to play the Urzov Guildgate again because, you know, it will always enter the board tapped. This, right now, it will too, but if I draw into another land, it won't. And it doesn't really matter because next turn we're probably going to want to be playing the History of Benalia. Anyways, as Arclight Phoenix variants don't tend to run counter spells. Not that I know of, at least. Aryel! Will you shine for me, Aryel? Alright, we're going to play... We're going to attack with these two. First, we're going to get the damage. And then we're going to attempt to play History of Benalia. And it goes through. That is pretty huge. We're gonna play the Isolated Chapel there. We're gonna call it a turn. It seems our opponent is building up. He can't really quite get those Phoenixes out there. And now he's gonna play just a Crackling Drake. Oh my goodness! Oh, that is not good for you. That is not good for you, sir. Do we play a Johnny here? Or do we cast down? What if he has a dive down? I mean, Arclight Phoenix decks don't run dive down. That's the thing. And they don't tend to run Spell Pierce. But Spell Pierce could be a possibility, so the most sensible play is just to cast down here. Like I said, Arclight Phoenix decks don't tend to run these cards. Yep. And we just smack him. Full force. We're actually... Are we gonna beat like a turn? Okay. This is going good. Alright. Am I gonna beat a deck with double art like such a crazy because this is crazy. Like him being able to get those two in the graveyard so early on is very, very menacing, but we're just gonna outpace that, it seems. Alright, here comes the birds. Here come the birds, but the question is, do I care? You're at 3 health. You're gonna have to use them to block. I have 4 knights on the board. Okay, you have 3 birds. Okay. Double shock. Alright, now I do indeed in fact care. He does not attack. He's not mental. Alright. Now here's the thing. What do we do? Do we play a Johnny? Because if we play a Johnny and we boost this up, he can't, one of these knights is going to stick, and then I have a Johnny on the board that can resurrect one of these next turn. Yeah, I think that's the best play.
You should be proud to have come so far. Look how far you've come.
He's to, this will trade with 2 Phoenixes, but one of my knights will stay. And I still threaten lethal, and he has to bring out the birds again. But if he wants to attack with the birds... Okay, does he have more? He doesn't. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff, baby. I think this is where we play Aryel. And we're gonna play a Johnny to keep Aryel out of range. We could have also doubled up Knight of Mouse and Knight of Grace, but I'm gonna play Aryel instead because she's more swag. And I care about swagness. I care, goddammit! Alright, so now what we're gonna do... Okay, he's gonna bring out the birds again. I should have played double of these, though. Maybe that would have been better. But this puts her out of Lava Coil range, which is important. The way he's attacking...
I'm sorry. I must go.
Alright, no shock. Which is very important. We're gonna play the History of Benalia there. I hate how the auto tap works and it leaves this untapped. That's kind of annoying. Okay. He's gonna be able to get that bird back easily. See, that's a problem. See, oh my god, that's a problem. I could have used Aryel. If I didn't untap like that, I could have reacted to this Terramander. I could have destroyed it. Oh my god, the auto tap really hurt me there. I legitimately could have done it this way. That is upsetting to say the least. 5, 8, 11, 14. He doesn't have lethal on me next turn. But I also like the idea of using Aryel's ability. So I'm going to play Knight of Autumn. I'm going to use her to gain 4 life. I'm not going to attack because I want to use Aryel this time. God damn it, I could have used her if the game didn't like leave this untapped. Which makes no sense, but if the game would have left me like a black mana, I could have reacted to the Terramander adapting, and I could have used Aryel's ability to destroy the Terramander when it was once power. So that's yeah, that's kind of upsetting. But we're oh god, that really sucks because that would have been such a good play. God damn it, stupid auto tap. I hate you. Alright, we're going to keep it like this. We're going to use Aryel's ability at the end of our opponent's turn. And we're going to punish them if they attack. If not, we're still going to attempt to punish them, but perhaps not as significantly. Okay, so he does that before attacking. Okay. We use Aryel's ability to destroy that Arc-like Phoenix. The question is, do we attack now? Because he has to block with 1 each, right? But then I lose all these. He trades this into this, he trades these 2 into this, and I'm just left with Aryel only. But I do wipe out his board this way. Alright, let's attack. I'm gonna play another History of Benalia. And we're gonna try to reload and attack again. Did he find two instances of sorceries? Okay. There we go. All right, now we still can't destroy this because of the 5 power. but we can destroy pretty much anything else that he puts on the board that is 4 power or less. We swarm the board, and as long as we have that 1 mana... Okay, he's gonna go for the birds here. He needs the birds. He needs the birds to block. Alright, he finds the Goblin Electromancer. He needs 2 more spells. He gets a Chart of Course. Okay, he's gonna be able to get the birds out. But we're going to be able to kill one of them. A Shock or a Lava Coil. Because of the boost that we gave Aryel with our boy Johnny here, where she's fine. Okay. All right. Well, she's gonna go down at least. I mean, I don't know what he's waiting for. The birds are definitely coming out. 3 of them. Which means he's gonna be able to block us again. But after that, he's literally top decking. He can't afford to attack with any single one of them. So Aryel put in the work there, just killing all the blockers. He has to keep them there. There we go. Attaboy. We're gonna attack with we're actually gonna play the Midnight Reaper. We're gonna play the Midnight Reaper here. Actually, it doesn't really make much sense for us to do that because we're gonna lose some tokens, but that's pretty much it. We're gonna do it anyways. We're gonna attack with everything. $17, $8, $11, $14. Yeah, we can't. And this should, I mean, unless he gets like a crazy, you know, like Chart of Course into opt into something. GG. We got him, boys. This was only game 1. But we got him. With Aryel. Aryel did stuff. And she could have done even more if auto tap didn't screw me there. Alright, let's slap in Kaya because we want to be able to disrupt their graveyard. Let's also... I do want to add in some dresses here. Knight of Autumn is not really as good in this matchup. I mean, we saw the value of Aryel right there. I think we can take out a couple of Knight of Autumns. We can add in... I want some dresses, man. I legit want 4 dresses here. We can tone down the cast downs. Leave a couple of them. They can still be good against the Crackling Drakes, but against everything else, they're not nearly as important. Midnight Reaper can also go down 1. Like, they have removal, yeah, but I think I'd rather have 2 Midnight Reapers and 1 Knight of Autumn. I don't think Knight of Autumn does much here, but I do want, you know, Knights. I think I'm going to keep it like this. We still have early game pressure, but we have a bunch of duresses now. Yeah, let's go with this. Duress is very important in this matchup because we can disrupt our opponent's hand. I'm going to keep this. It's low on mana, but yeah, we can always draw some more. And we do have a... There we go. Ask and thou shalt receive. We have a turn 2 Knight of Grace play into Midnight Reaper, which is nice. There's the Duress. I'm going to go with the Knight of Grace, though, because I do want to apply some good damage here. I could Duress, but I'd rather try to apply pressure first. Though, then again, him leading off with the Goblin Electromancer and us not being able to disrupt his hand, like, he can go off now, which is a bit of a problem. Maybe Cast Down is something that I should consider more. Oh boy, don't discard a bird. No birds. No birds, please. Please, no birds. Oh, there's a bird. Oh boy. Ouch. We have duress again, but we kind of want to keep on playing our... Because we gotta be aggressive as well. Though us not being a, like, honestly, like, I'm kind of in a way, I kind of regret the duress here because it just kind of messes up with my game plan and all that. Like, I would have rather. That's interesting because I would have rather this be a cast down to destroy this and not enable him to combo so quickly. Because if this was a cast down instead of a duress, I would have been able to disrupt him much better. So maybe this was a bad call. Maybe I should have 4 cast downs and 2 duresses, honestly. We're taking a beating now. Alright, let's go for the duress. Now, let's see what our opponent has. Oh, negates. Okay, well, this is rough. That's GG. Ouch. Yeah, maybe my sideboarding was not that good. Honestly, like maybe I overvalued duress. I mean, duress can disrupt a lot here, but at the same time, all right, on to game 3. That was a quick one. Yeah, I think I gotta tone down the duresses and like at least what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out 2. I'm gonna add in 2 cast downs back because I definitely do need the removal. I mean, you could even make an argument for like mortify. I think 4 cast downs does the job though. Yeah, I think I'm happy with everything else though. Like I think Kaya can put in a tremendous amount of work. Let's try this. Yep, I think the rest is good, but I think I overvalued its impact, and I made a bit of a bad call with my sideboarding there, which, you know, it happens. You gotta learn from your mistakes. We're gonna go first here, and we are going to keep this hand because this is quite the dreamy hand, honestly. We have a turn 1 Dauntless Bodyguard into a turn 2 Knight of Malice, or Knight of Grace even, because if someone were to take this shock, I'd rather it be this than this. Alright, let's be aggressive. Let's just play the Dauntless Bodyguard and just go in. Let's go ham on him. Alright, we're gonna go with the Knight of Malice. Smack him, and next turn we're gonna play the Orzhov Guildgate and drop another one of our knights, and then we can play triple. Okay, well, we need to be immediately aggressive on him. Like, we gotta go now, and I'd rather play this. I need tempo. Lord knows I need tempo. Let's play Malice. And let's play the Dauntless Bodyguard. Let's target you. And let's try to overwhelm our opponent. Let's try to smack him. Let's try to aggro him. We gotta go in deep before they get their shenanigans going. No birds, please. Okay. Chart a course. No birds? There's a bird. Alright. Well, at least it's just one bird. And History of Benalia for the kill. That History of Benalia was a huge draw for us. Like now, we gotta go in. We gotta kill him. Cause, yeah. Nice. Nice, baby! There we go. I'm actually very happy because I showcased off Aryel. We actually won the best of 3 series as well. Because I was a little bit worried after that second series. Because I definitely did not assess the matchup entirely well. I think I undervalued cast down. And, you know, I should not have done that. But, yeah. I fucking showcased it off. So I'm happy. And I couldn't even, like, show her off better if, like, the auto tap didn't screw us over. Because that would have been very key to be able to react to that Terramanda that turn. That would have been such a good play. You gotta watch out when you play these sorts of decks. I mean, any sort of deck that has active abilities that require mana, or just the vast majority of MTG decks in general, like, they don't have to fall into that category. Gotta watch out with the auto tap, man. Like, it can screw you. It screws everybody, and you just gotta be careful, you know, what lands you tapped and all that, because it's not reliable. One of the most aggravating, like, scenarios for me with the goddamn, like, auto tap system was the Soul Tie mid-range deck with the Incubation Druid. Like, the interaction with the Incubation Druid is just stupid. Like, the fact that it prioritizes the Incubation Druid for tapping over your lands can actually lose you a lot of games. So you gotta, you know, watch out for that. But, I don't know. I guess I went on an anti-auto tap rant there for a little bit. Even though, you know, it technically is my fault because I activate the auto tap, right? But I am kind of an impatient person. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the deck. Hope you enjoyed some Aryel action. And that's all I'm gonna say. Have a solid day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more daily MTG videos and more awkward outros by yours truly. And I'll see you guys around.